今天我们大家现场呈现是大家非常想看到的一场比赛，男子羽量级的比赛争夺。蓝方选手 Ramzan JCK 战决成羽量级官方排名第8，打法细腻。他对手衣衫行者吕凯，来自于青岛新疆国际搏击俱乐部，羽量级官方排名第6。上一场比赛首回合 KO 阿斯哈特。接下来2位悍将即将展开对决。
女士们、先生们，让我们先把我们的欢呼声和掌声送给我们的柔道暴君衣衫行者吕凯。
Меня зовут Рамзан Ахматов, я Чеченской Республики, город Гудермес.
可以说，这位选手是极具实力的一位俄罗斯系的这样的一位高手，沉默不语，但是拥有着杀手本能。
К этому бою я подготовился очень хорошо, серьезно, потому что соперник тоже хороший, титулованный соперник. На этот раз я хочу без сомнения выиграть этот бой.
我们看到他在用虎指的3日月速，直接是虎指戳到了对方的肝脏的位置。他向我们展示了什么是八角笼当中真正的杀手本质。
只要抓住机会就是一下子。我说了，我的前手就是狙击枪，我的后手是狙击炮，打到你就得睡。
过了赛前，后手上中，
结束比赛了，非常漂亮，在第1回合 KO 了对手。
不要跟我讲你是什么战斗民族，我们中国人就是战斗民族，我在教他们怎么战斗。
Now it's time for a very much anticipated featherweight clash. Making his way to the JCK cage is Chechnya's Ramzan Akhmatov. Chechen-born, Guangzhou-based Ramzan Akhmatov is an incredibly tough challenge for any featherweight. Of his 7 wins, 2 have been here inside the JCK cage. An impressive liver kick finish over Simuka in the 2nd round, then a decision win over the unbelievably talented Aping Shala in October. Tonight's opponent, Lukas Liu, is a step up in competition, but Akhmatov is confident in my opinion. Liu has better boxing and more power than any of Akhmatov's past opponents. I believe this fight will be violent, action-packed. Woody might disagree with me here, but I feel that Akhmatov is a slight underdog in this match, but it's really hard to bet against such an impressive fighter.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Akhmatov. I just love the way he takes the fight wherever it goes. He can stand on the feet, he can outskill his opponents, use his huge variety of striking with his beautiful footwork. But if it goes to the ground, he follows up with volume punches, goes for submissions. He's not afraid to go anywhere the fight goes. And I just love that about him. He's so exciting. I think his last fight was a very close decision. Personal opinion, I believe he was lucky to get the decision win in that bout. However, his first fight in the JCK cage was breathtaking. He looked on fire, and if he can have a similar performance, I agree with you. Lukas probably has more power in the hands, but the question is, can Lukas find home with any of those power punches? Because I think that's a huge challenge. Ramzan Akhmatov is just so hard to catch. His footwork is so slick, and his boxing is beautiful.
Ramzan Akhmatov steps into the JC cage for the 3rd time in his career.
And there we see his opponent, Lukas Lu, also known as Lukai. That's his Chinese name. We see a huge entourage of Sun King fighters walking out with him. A lot of top fighters coming from their team. Wang Jizheng, tonight's main event, is a teammate of his at the same division. Lukai's last fight was in August when he won with a monster uppercut KO in just over 1 minute. That was nominated for best KO of the season. He lost a war against Hubalai in the quarterfinals, but in his debut we saw a monster KO win in round 1 against another tough opponent, Aslijan Tasket. He fought 3 times in 1 year, 2 first-round KO wins, and an insane slugfest that weakened Hubalan before the semis. Lukas always shows up in phenomenal shape. His work ethic is elite. He has, however, made some questionable game plan decisions in the past, where he throws caution to the wind and fights his opponents at their own game. Let's see what happens tonight, because no matter what, I'm telling you, this guy is entertaining and he is a real warrior. He's very emotional as well. You'll see him at the press conferences, pre, post, always a lot of emotions. He pours his heart into this. A really, really exciting guy to watch.
I'm expecting Lukai to come out strong. Akhmatov probably prepared for that, but I expect an action-packed fight, and that's just the way Lukai's fights, win or lose, always go down. Let's look now at the tail of the tape, and we see the judoka, Lukas Lu, has the reach advantage.
本场 JCKMMA Kings Series 羽量级的正赛争夺，南方选手身高175公分，臂展176厘米，体重66.50公斤，年龄30岁，来自于 Alash Pride FC。MMA 综合格斗战绩10战7胜3负。 JCK 战决胜战绩2战全胜。Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the blue corner from Russia. I give you Ramzan Ahmedov。本场比赛，红方选手身高172公分，臂展180厘米，体重66.50公斤，年龄 30岁，来自于青岛新疆国际搏击俱乐部 ，MMA 综合格斗战绩16战10胜6负 ，JCK 战决胜战绩3战2胜1负，他就是一山行者吕的蔡仁看。本场比赛场上裁判王金刚。
Judge, time. Ready, fight!
Akhmatov in the blue and Lukai in the red.
Fighters light on their feet. We can expect a slugfest. Lukai opening up. Oh, Lukai looking to take this fight to the ground. He's on the back now. There's that special JCK rule. Any elbow that leads with the tricep is considered a 12-6 elbow. Even that shot that Akhmatov threw at Lukai's thigh.
A little elbow there from Lukai.
There's a push kick there from Akhmatov. Inside low kick from the Russian.
So fast is the Russian.
Lukai on the attack, works the body, looking to take this fight to the ground. And he dumps Akhmatov.
A huge dump, but Akhmatov right back up on his feet.
I like the strategy of Lukai. You know, I think sometimes, like you mentioned in the walkout, he likes to play other people's strengths against them. But here, I think he's relying on his wrestling. I agree, in fact, that that's where Akhmatov's weakness. not weak, but weaker.
Agree. I don't think you should stand on the outside against Akhmatov. He is so lightning fast. But Akhmatov doing really good here on getting back up every time. It's the second elbow Lukas has landed there at close range. Doing really good with that short little stiff elbow. Lukas on the back. Switches for the single leg
takedown there, but can he hold Akhmatov down? Akhmatov is just so fast at getting back to his feet.
Akhmatov is just so scrappy.
Beautiful work from Lukas to get this fight to the ground, but again, Akhmatov back to his feet now.
Short little punches there from Lukas. Akhmatov covers up. Another push kick from Akhmatov.
Akhmatov always dangerous, although Lukas has the lead at this point. He still needs to protect himself, stay defensive.
Akhmatov fighting with his hands up very high. Oh, beautiful exchange there. They land on each other. Lukas walks in, trying to go for the finish again, but Akhmatov works the body with those stiff teep kicks to the midsection.
Lukas walking down Akhmatov. There's a hard kick from Akhmatov. Lukas big punches it off and charges forward.
Most of Lukas' punches have been blocked by Akhmatov, but surely you can feel the power difference between these two. How many body kicks can Lukas take before those are going to start hurting him? Lukas trains his level, goes to the back.
Lukas throws some heavy punches there again, drops to his knees, looks for the takedown. Akhmatov makes it hard for them, they disengage. And there's a beautiful kick from Akhmatov to the gut.
Oh, beautiful right thrust on the button.
Lukas answers back with a jab, a low kick from Akhmatov.
Another body shot from Akhmatov. Lukas shakes his head. Akhmatov goes up high, misses. Lukas walking him down, not respecting Akhmatov at all. Another big push kick. Wow, how many of those teeps to the body can Akhmatov land?
Like those low kicks, the accumulation of kicks to the stomach gradually weakens the fighter's stamina and energy. Lukas so far showing no signs of fatigue, nor does Akhmatov. Both fighters looking fresh, though this action-packed round one is already 4 minutes deep.
And I told you this fight is the one that I'm most excited for on the card. These are two top contenders. Surely the winner of this is going to shout for a title shot. Oh, just Lukas walking him down, but it really feels like Akhmatov has managed to just avoid most of those power. He's got his hands up and circling out. Such a close fight between power versus skill.
Inside low kick again from Akhmatov, working the outside of that same lead leg. Finally, we're nearing the end of the round. How many kicks and punches have been thrown in this round? Again, Akhmatov attacks the body.
Look at this. Neither of them are even looking tired. That's insane. I talked about it when Lukas walked out. This guy comes in.
Смотри, брат, ты у себя дома. Он тебя не перебоксирует, брат. Не перебьет, брат. Он не переборет, не перебоксирует. Вот это, когда он под сеткой прижмется к тебе, да?
Let's take a look at the replays from that opening round. There's a level change from Lukas Liu.
I think Akhmatov landed more kicks. Lukas had the wrestling control and had the aggression walking forward.
Beautiful takedowns. But the problem was he just could not keep Akhmatov down
at all. Yes, he took him down so many times. Every time Akhmatov just bounces back right up. Who you got for round one?
I think, man.
Because the damage,
no,
right?
It's
so
a tough
hard.
one. It's a tough one.
You'd want to say Lukas because he was aggressive and he had the power, but
he did. Well, he did land some powerful shots of his own. So I cannot say for sure. I kind of think. Well, you know, I think. We're cheering for different people here, aren't we, Woody?
I cheer for MMA, buddy. I like both these guys. Both of them are super nice when you meet them in person. But this is the fight game, and one of them is going to lose tonight. And trying to kill each other right there within the rules. Nice takedown there.
Will Lukas come up with a strategy to keep Akhmatov down?
And Akhmatov turns around and pushes him back off.
Again, working the body. Those accumulate, and Lukas is going to suffer.
Nice inside kick. Akhmatov moving around, circling, and every time Lukas closes, look at how he puts his hands up high and tucks his elbows.
I think I'd like to see Lukas use his boxing, man. He's got great boxing. Get a little bit closer, put the pressure on Akhmatov, stay out of that kicking range, and box with him.
If he can stay in the pocket a little bit longer and force Akhmatov to throw back, he might be able to counter him.
You know, Lukas got the takedowns in this fight, but he just can't keep Akhmatov down. You know how it is. How much energy do you spend taking someone to the ground? You can't do it in 15 minutes.
Another push kick to the body, Vaughn. Inside kick. Those are thudding kicks.
This has been a better round so far for Akhmatov, staying away from the grappling clinches.
Another inside kick. Goes up high. Changing angles. Lukas needs to do something. He cannot stay here at long range. He's getting picked apart, in my opinion. Nice, big body shot.
Lukas on the attack, works the body. Akhmatov rubs it off. Bounces around. Dancing around the cage.
Another, a big white cross for Akhmatov. Another right hand from Akhmatov. Now it's Lukas.
Lukas throws a kick.
Akhmatov working the body again and again.
You know, the expression on Akhmatov's face, it's just impossible to read. It's just emotionless.
Now we see him back on the back, but he's also not doing much damage. There he goes for a little short elbow. That was good.
Again with the body strikes, with the feet and the punches.
Akhmatov working the low kick again, chopping away at that front leg, inside, outside, and body kicks. Another push kick to the middle.
Lukas just does not have an answer for that push kick to the stomach. That one went low, below the belt. Lukas will have 5 minutes to recover from this low blow.
Such a pity, man. This fight, so back and forth. We know from past experience, this referee is not always the most empathetic to this specific injury.
Referee Wang Jigang, notoriously for standing people up early from low blows. Let's see if he lets Lukas.
Let's have a look at that highlight.
Replay.
Sorry, the replay.
I would not call a foul a highlight.
Oh yeah, that comes up from the bottom.
Ouch, ooh. Oh. Lukas does train in Thailand where the best cups are made. Hopefully he's wearing one. So hey, Wang Jigang deciding enough time has passed, and the action continues. Akhmatov again using that push kick.
Inside kick. Another push kick, another low kick. Akhmatov using his very fast kicks.
To be honest, I can't believe the fight's gone this long. I thought it would be a first round finish for someone.
Look at Akhmatov how he covers up, not really giving Lukas much opportunities to land much. Every time Lukas comes close, he just puts his hands up high, tucks his elbows close to his ribs.
Beautifully timed takedown. Will he be able to hold him down? Lukas climbing up at the back. Akhmatov doing a fantastic job. Getting to the cage wall. Fantastic work from Akhmatov. What a tough guy to grapple.
He just doesn't fight you on the ground. Gets back up every time. See Lukas changing to the single leg. Can he finish the single leg? Goes for an overhand. Another chopping low kick.
There's an uppercut from Lukas.
Another push kick through the middle. Oh, nice body shot from Akhmatov.
Akhmatov pushes forward. There's a calf kick. Action-packed round, just like the first one.
It does feel there in the last 20-30 seconds. Either Lukas was waiting for the round to finish, or maybe was finally starting to catch up on his gas because the momentum was definitely shifting in the favor of Akhmatov.
I believe the lead grew significantly in that second round for Akhmatov. Let's look at some of the action from that second round.
Look at how he closes up. He shells up so well, Akhmatov, making it so difficult for Lukas to find an entry to tag him. His defense has been very good. Nice elbow there from Lukas, but the aggression and the power of Lukas is something to behold.
Seconds out. Back.
We're going to a third and final round. Both these fighters are fired up. Look at Akhmatov shouting and getting ready, touching gloves. Oh, beautiful low kick.
Akhmatov attacks first, kicks from both sides and punches. To Lukas' credit, he still looks fresh. How many push kicks has he eaten to the gut so far? At least probably 10, right?
Yeah, more, probably 20, I think. Every time Lukas closes range, Akhmatov is closing up, making it so difficult for him. Akhmatov working the body again.
Lukas with an uppercut there. Akhmatov doing a fantastic job of never staying in the same place, not allowing Lukas to back him up against the cage wall often. And when it comes to these grappling exchanges, it's just impossible to keep down.
Another tip to the body, works the body with the fist again. Lukas is headhunting. Akhmatov respects him, but Lukas just not have an answer to find entry onto the chin of Akhmatov. So hard to hit Akhmatov. Another low kick from Akhmatov. Push kick too. Oh, big right on the button.
Akhmatov rocks Lukas there, pushing him back. Lukas seems to be unfazed, however. Looks focused.
Works the body again.
Lukas on the attack. He's got Akhmatov against the cage. Well, I'd like to see him cut some angles there, not leave that back door open like he does.
Now he goes on the back again. Akhmatov, for a moment, they're getting a warning from the referee. Akhmatov getting a point deducted for holding onto the cage. He did get a warning earlier. The JCK coaches, referees, don't mess around. You're not allowed to hold the cage at all.
Oh, look at this, and they're starting. I thought they'd reset. But Akhmatov gets out of the bad situation here, losing a point. Now they're swapping bombs here. Lukas pushes forward, eats one right on the chin.
Another right cross on the button of Lukas. How many can Lukas take? Works the body. Lukas coming up with an uppercut of his own. Big punches thrown by both these guys. 1 minute and 52 seconds left. Huge punches thrown by both these guys. Slowing down.
Akhmatov getting the better of the exchanges. Now it's Lukas retreating.
Oh, another big right hand followed by left hand. Lukas looks to shoot.
Stuffed by Akhmatov.
Akhmatov separates.
90 seconds now in this fight.
Some big headshots. Another big body kick. Akhmatov throws to the body. Man, could this be fight of the year that we see on the very first card to kick off 2025? What an amazing back and forth fight so far. Neither of them letting up. Look at Lukas still walking forward after the... Man, how many shots has he taken forward? So much damage, and Lukas just goes forward. Tries to slip a punch at the same time. Lukas switches levels. 40 seconds left.
Final 30 seconds of this fight. Lukas got the body lock against the cage wall.
No.
The referee warning again for a cage grab. We're on this side of the cage. I didn't see the fingers go through.
Time wasn't stopped there.
Oh, a brawl at the end of the fight.
7 seconds left.
We'll go to the judges' scorecard. What a fight!
Oh my God, what a fight. And I don't know who won that. What an amazing performance by both these fighters. See there the blood on the nose of Akhmatov. Lukas on his knees for a bit, still smiling. Did he do enough, or did the Russian Akhmatov do enough to get the win? Honestly, in my opinion, I think Akhmatov won, or it could be a decision draw because of that point deduction. If Lukas won the first round and the point deduction, it might end up being a 28-28. That would be very, well, it was such a close fight. Can't be disappointed if it goes to a draw, but
or an extra round.
I'd love that. Get some more of that action.
If that's true, Woody, we could be in for another round of action. Definitely, I think there's little doubt that Akhmatov won the last 2 rounds. The first round is up in the air. If he lost the point and the third round becomes a draw, then it's a draw, or is it an extra round? This is such a fun fight. I really hope there's an extra round.
Yes, at their cost, at our entertainment. Oh, I'd love for another round. That was so good. The toughness of Lukas.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the final official decision. 1号裁判28比28 ，Judge number 1, 28-28。2号裁判28比28 ，Judge number 2, 28-28。3号裁判29比27 ，Judge number 3, 29-27。本场比赛3位裁判多数判定平局，本场比赛不加赛。